This lesson, we're going to discuss food webs and how energy moves through an ecosystem. We're going to break this up into parts so that at any point, if you'd like to stop and go through the material a little bit more carefully or wait for a later time, you can, and then move to the next part the next time you join. For this lesson, we are going to talk about how energy moves through an ecosystem. We will be breaking this lesson into different parts so that if you'd like to stop and review that part again, you can, or if you'd like to pause and wait till later to continue, you're able to do that. Part one, all energy can be traced back to the sun. Light energy from the sun produces energy for all organisms in the ecosystem. Plants receive the sunlight and convert it into that light energy into chemical energy which other organisms can consume and use as well. The process of plants taking light and turning it into chemical energy is called photosynthesis, and it requires some other molecules in order for it to happen. If we were to take a closer look, we would see that water and carbon dioxide is brought into the plant, and then that light is trapped and used to convert that light energy into chemical energy, which is stored inside the glucose here. And then we have oxygen as well. The oxygen can be released, and the glucose will be stored in the plant until it needs it. That is the process of photosynthesis. Now, the glucose can be shipped throughout the plant. All different parts of the plant will use the glucose for different processes. When it wants to use the glucose, another process called cellular respiration will take place where oxygen will be absorbed. The plant will use the oxygen and the glucose to release the energy so the plant now can use it for whatever it needs it for. So we have that light energy, and then we have that energy now stored as chemical energy inside the glucose, and the glucose then we can pull it out of the glucose to use it for what we need, or the plants and animals, this process is very similar. This is called cellular respiration. Notice that we produced what we started with. Photosynthesis and cellular respiration create a cycle. And what is produced in one is used in the other, and then what's produced in that is used in the first process. So it forms a cycle. Now, photosynthesis is only done in producers and like plants. Cellular respiration is done by pretty much everything that lives. ATP is the form of energy that the plant now can use. Glucose is kind of like a storage energy, chemical storage energy, whereas ATP is also a form of chemical energy, but this one is easily used by the organism. Energy then can be used for lots of different things in a plant, like growth, reproduction, and repair, as well as other chemical processes in the plant, anything that requires energy. That is part one.